Halo teman-teman, di video kali ini aku akan membagikan untuk update Stadium Pack Premier League untuk season 2023 yang tentunya yang terupdate lah pokoknya. Untuk tutorial pasangnya gampang, kalian nanti tinggal download satu-satu, kalian buat folder seperti ini Premier League, terus kalian jadiin satu seperti ini. Dan untuk map timnya nanti akan aku ikut sertakan di file downloadnya, jadi nggak usah kalian cari-cari ID buat ngetik ulang. Untuk tutorial installnya, kalau udah seperti tadi jadiin satu folder tadi, kalian tambahkan seperti ini. Sebelumnya kalian harus punya StadiumServer kalau yang belum punya, tapi ya kalau menurutku kalian mungkin sudah punya, soalnya ini kan basic sekali. Untuk kalian yang mungkin ID-nya atau patch-nya berbeda, untuk cari ID untuk Evoweb dan Football Live mungkin bisa kalian cari di sini di pesmaster.com. Ini kalau Evoweb sih gampangannya kan ngikut ke football 2022 ini. Nanti contohnya seperti ini, Arsenal ya, contohnya Arsenal. Untuk ID-nya 101, ini ID tim seperti itu. Terus nanti kalian tinggal tuliskan seperti ini, masuk ke map team Premier League. Nah seperti ini. Untuk 009 ini ID stadion. Untuk 009 sendiri contohnya seperti ini, kalian tinggal cari di aset seperti ini. Oke, tutorial pasangnya seperti itu. Jika kurang jelas tanyakan di komentar. Kita langsung cek satu persatu untuk stadionnya. Let's go.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific and crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The Emirates awash with red and white, a sea of Arsenal, just as you would anticipate. This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
So it's away we go then. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine. And the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. The Estadio Dragão in Porto, distinctive in so many ways by comparison with its Lisbon rivals. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. Treat for everybody here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim? Well, we're just about ready to go here in what should be an intriguing game in conditions which may prove testing. There are plenty of talking points around this game, but not the least of them is the snow that we have had. There were concerns that it could cause the match to be called off. I'm glad to report that hasn't been the case. The pitch has been well cleared, but the conditions will certainly add an extra dimension to the competition. We have terrific scenes in front of us at the Estadio Dragão, one of the biggest venues in Portugal. What is your interpretation of the likely formation here?
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession and can start thinking about a more probing influence on the contest. It all depends on keeping their goal intact, so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end.
The whistle. Hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine. And the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. The Estadio Dragão in Porto, distinctive in so many ways by comparison with its Lisbon rivals. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
The whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is possibly we can, because as you can see for yourself, there have been major weather issues today. The officials have made absolutely sure that it is safe, it's okay to go ahead. Nothing has been left to chance in terms of preparations. Those have been meticulous, and understandably, when you take into account these most testing of conditions, all of the efforts to ensure this game is played under normal conditions have been carried out, and we hope for a proper game which reaches its conclusion. There is nowhere quite like Anfield for its history, for its tradition, a place where so many of English football's most famous tales have been staged. perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill, and plenty of tricks, and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim? Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. We've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. The StadiumServer in Porto, distinctive in so many ways by comparison with its Lisbon rivals. Southampton have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? Good evening to you, and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make a terrific, crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. We have terrific scenes in front of us at the Estadio do Dragão, one of the biggest venues in Portugal. Plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Oh, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
And we're underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player